Hello, and welcome back to, the Crown Tundra. I'm trying to be informal, leave me alone. I don't know how to be informal when I don't have a buddy. This is just awkward. Last time I did a max raid. So here's the thing that I thought I'd mention. Oh god, that was just bad. Yeah, but here's the thing that I thought I would mention, is my team levels are completely out of balance now, because between this recording session and the last recording session, which was like 2 weeks ago, I may or may not have been doing a lot of dex work, and with dex work includes grinding, because I don't have any EXP candies. Yes, I know you can get them for Dynite Ore, but I didn't. And as a result, these three are way ahead of the other three. Also, I'm in the process. Also, I refuse to use these two in battle. Like, I just refuse. Because if I use one of them, then their EXP will fall out of sync, and I'll be very upset. Their EXP is in sync, and I don't want to ruin that, so. And I found the chance for Cosmic Car. PR for Cosmic Car. How convenient. Yay! Don't you have to, like, catch a cryogonal for one of the things? I don't know. I've seen some footage of, like, how this works. I don't even know where I'm going. I think I'm going the right way. Am I going the right way? This looks like a village. It says this is where I'm supposed to go. Freezington. I looked that they couldn't come up with a good name, so they just said, it's freezing. We're naming it Freezington. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda hope that in the next games they go back to the traditional naming everything town or city. I don't like it. I don't like being like, well, I want to go to the gym in Holbury, and then I have to go to Modestoke. I don't like it. I liked it when they had, like, city behind them. I don't know, there's just something about it. It just feels weird. Anyway, I should start doing that. Hello, hello, what have we here? Another visitor? I am the mayor of this fair town, Freezington. I must say, it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in out of the way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? No, but here we are. Ah, never mind, it hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region, which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. God. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvest. I'm afraid it hasn't sold well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustrations are based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance, hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make a design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I'd suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields in our village. I'm guessing that's Calyrex? By the way, while you're here in Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon and take it out of a stroll. Alright, following. I don't care. Not only is the following in the ship. Oi! Over here! I'm like in a deadlock between whether to call myself Yoshi or whether to just. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, not only is the following Pokemon in this game pretty bad, but like I just don't care for it as a feature. I just don't care for it as a feature. I know that's a really unpopular opinion, but I've just never really cared about it. Like, it's just, like, the Pokemon are following you, but they're already in the overworld, so I'm like, what's the point, you know? It's nice when you have it, but it's just a meh feature to me. Anyway, so, I don't know where the nearest clothing store is, unfortunately. So that's Calyrex. I guess Peony wants me to go inside. Oh, this is his house. This is where he lives. Ah. Aha, here you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. I'm just gonna steal his dollar from him now. But as far as this moment, it's also something far more important. Our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about. Let me tell you about what the Peony exploration team is after. Peony? I don't know anymore. I don't care. Around here, they've got a few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in ruins or something. Etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling. Did he steal the head of the statue? But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. So here's to grand adventure, Expedition Chief Yoshi? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter, sitting alone in this room, pinning for our papa. God, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be the hold down the fort chief. Which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. I'm guessing that's Peony's outfit. That is Peony's outfit. Can I change back? Can I change back? Can I change back? Look at that. Fits you like a glove. I bought some spare uniforms so my dear Mia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. If you ever need to change, just head into the bedroom back there. We've got some different colored scars in there, so switch it up if you fancy a bit of a different style. I have these too. So these are the clues. It's written by Peony and all photos attached to it. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on his head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. That's because he stole it. A clue about the legend of giants. It's written by Peony and unique drawings. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where there is a giant stone sleeps. On the temple's door are the strange words. Let the... The door remains firmly shut. Sunken on the side of Snowside Slope lies a temple where the giants of ice weeps. On the door are together stall of snow. The door remains firmly shut. Near where green meets the snow in the giant's bed lies a temple of the giant steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let out, note, wake, eel. On the distant pass of 3 Point Pass lies a temple where two giants sleep. On the temple's door are the strange words. Door, all, be, end. The door remains firmly shut. Oh my god. When the sun reaches zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. First off, why not and have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest. Seems like this king's bonds with this loyal steed, whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I named the expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds with the Sovereign and Steed. Oh my god, that's in a Pokemon game. That does not feel real. There's a great big statue in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. Please, thank you. As much as I thank you for the uniform, I really like my Gengar aesthetic and I spent a lot of money on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't be asked to read this text. I'm sorry, Peony. Okay, so this is... Hey Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, eh? Oh wait, listen here, Chief, I've got some wisdom to impart. If you put your head on and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. Found this behind the inn. Come off it! You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? It's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. Give me the fucking pillow. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? God, Ultra Mega, seriously? This is just some old thing I found. You really want it, Chief? Who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then. Have it. You better make sure you track that legend down. Just swore for the first time. It feels weird. Mysterious object made of wood. This place is so vast. Apparently, Crown Tundra is like significantly better than Isle of Armor was. That's a giant tree. That's a temple. That's another giant tree. I love my soulless eyes. My soulless eyes are my favorite part of this entire, like, thing. What? Oh, hello, Calyrex. How's your day been? You doing alright? Does it want you to follow it? Okay, so we're having a nice time and all, Calyrex, but I don't have Ultra Balls, so if you excuse me... I'm gonna go buy them. Alright, so I totally didn't go to literally every city in the game that has a second person behind the Pokemon Center just to see where the timer balls are, because I'm stupid. I really shouldn't say, but, like, here we are. It seems as the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. How am I gonna weaken this thing? I don't have false light on, like, anything. Feels pretty good. What type are you? Oh, you don't have a level? You can't throw a Pokeball, we'll let its guard down. Okay, switch Slumber out of the top spot. Oh my god, Slowbro, you're a monster. Oh my god, one more level and I can actually use those two again. Calyrex, I can't understand you. Calyrex, I don't know what you're saying. Oi, oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from here. What's this now, Chief? We're having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin! Alright, Calyrex. What's this? Is it gonna attack him? Yeah! Yeah. Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so we speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In long days past, I reigned over these lands as a king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvest year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of people that grants me strength. And now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. I must know, once and for all, whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the king of bountiful harvest. I tried asking myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Oh my god, that's so deep. He jotted down the current status on Legendary Q1. Callier X1 Superior. So they want me to speak to the villagers and ask them if they remember the king of bountiful harvest. I don't even know when I can, like, legitimately make a team, because I've been looking at the town map, and, like, once I gain access to that lush green area, I think that's when I'm gonna be able to do it, because I'll have actual variety. But until then, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Anyway, they want me to talk to the townsmen, so I'm gonna do that. Sure. Maybe carrot seeds are good. Is this just for curry? I used to believe it was real. I was the one that, told if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. Oh sure, my granny used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale that. The king of bountiful harvest? Well, if it exists, why doesn't he have a land around here so he can grow crops for a change? Rude? Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Nice, Lobo. Where we go? Do I remember the king of bountiful harvest? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of the love of Freezington. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. Getting a lot of mixed views about the king of bountiful harvest. Whoa, interesting. That's new. I kind of like that, because it's like the safety goggles, but different. Instead of hail and sandstorm, it protects from the sunlight and rain. Blunder policy. The CR for amnesia. Is there anyone else to speak to? I think I've spoken to the entire town. What is that? Yes! There they are! These are exactly what I was looking for. I knew my hypothesis was spot on. Wait. Are you having me on? This freezing place? Probably the locale I picked to go exploring. But here I am, stuck in Crown Tundra, trying to learn more about a group of Pokemon. There are some Pokemon that prefer places where there are no people. You see, Pokemon choose to live in isolation. The Crown Tundra here is just a place for that sort of Pokemon. If my theory is correct, then I think a certain trio of legendary Pokemon could be lurking somewhere in these lands. I'm sure my theory is not wrong. If you want some proof, see those footprints? Oh my god, there's so much story. There's evidence of Iron Will Pokemon. That's 2% of the data, you need to track it. My theory is that Iron Will Pokemon, Cavern Pokemon, and Grassland Pokemon are all out there somewhere in the Crown Tundra. There's evidence like that scattered all over the place that will lead us to them. If we could find evidence and collect 100% of the data, then I bet we could use my Pokemon Finder to find out what habitats they're living in. This place is wicked cold and it's putting me in hibernation mode. Are you planning to stick around here for a while? Think you could try and spot more evidence like this and report it to me when you find it? I'll reward you for your hard work, of course. I'll be waiting in that house there, so I can stay warm and cozy and maybe feel my fingers. Or so that I can grip a pen and write, of course, since I'll be working so hard on my research. I am being used for everything, I swear. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Calyrex. I would like you to, okay, sure. I asked everyone who lives in this town, but, like, go on. I suppose, maybe I need to talk to this man? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, I didn't talk to this lady over here. Oh dear, I'm rather busy. Time to report back to Calyrex. Wow. A human child. I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So, how was it? Did they say anything about me? It's as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I am not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvest after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I simply cannot rely on human fate if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys, over the mountains of this land. My power waned, and I was forced to part ways with it. Now, I know not where it be. Even if we would succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. Gah! Chief! With a massive noggin, or, wait, no, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body is not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. So, I think that's a good stopping point for this episode, because, past the 20-minute mark. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I don't know what I'll do next time. Bye.